It's a matter of fact that development happens in a community. Development is required for growth, but sometimes development takes buildings that were largely unusable. Join me now as we take a then and now look at some of Anderson's lost buildings next under the Kudzu. Built in 1912, the Johnson Building was originally the home of H.G. Johnson & Sons, an auto sales and service shop until 1920. It was a warehouse until 1927 when W.H. Garrison Grocery moved in, and they remained until 1942. It was a warehouse again until 1967 when Carolina Lunch was served for a year. The Ideal Pawn Shop was located in the building from 1970 to 1975, and it was a boarding house before being demolished. 2 doors down was 123 West Church Street, constructed in 1930. This building has served many purposes before being demolished, also in the 1980s. From 1936 to 1938, it was a warehouse and garage for the U.S. Soil Conservation Service. C.C. Reynolds Skating Rink occupied the space from 1940 to 1942, followed by Sears, which used the space as a warehouse from 1942 to 1944. Gordon Sherrard Motor Company in 1945, and Electric Wholesalers from 1947 to 1952. From 1955 to 1985, various furniture stores were located there, including Tolley & Son Furniture. The block was demolished along with most of Church Street to make way for additional downtown parking. A small monument was erected in honor of the businesses lost to the parking lot. The Jeff Maxwell home was built in 1876 by local businessman and Anderson native Jefferson Davis Maxwell, Jr., using plans that he secured from a New York architect. Reflecting no single style, the house was a frame structure with a 3-staged Italianate tower, bracketed cornice, and decorative wooden trim. The walk approaching the main entrance was partially paved using cast iron spiral stairway threads that came from Anderson's original courthouse. The house was demolished in the fall of 1962. It is now the location of an apartment complex. These 3 properties are but a first look at Anderson's then and now. I'm Brian Scott. Join me next week as we look at Anderson again under the Kudzu.